Well, good evening, fans, and welcome to Alumni Arena on the campus of Armstrong Atlantic State University for tonight's Peach Belt Conference men's basketball matchup. Your Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates taking on the number 16 ranked Georgia Southwestern State Hurricanes. Chad Jackson bringing the action tonight as Armstrong comes in at 13-8 overall, 7-6 in the Peach Belt Conference, in the thick of the race for the second spot in the Peach Belt Conference's East Division. Georgia Southwestern comes in leading the Peach Belt Conference's West Division at 9-2 in the league and 16-4 overall. So it should be a great matchup between these two teams here tonight. Just 3 more home games for the Pirates in the regular season. Armstrong will host Georgia Southwestern tonight and Columbus State on Saturday, and then get a week off before wrapping up the regular season home schedule a week from Saturday against USC Aiken. Armstrong Atlantic coming off of the tough loss against Lander on Monday. Pirates turned it over 27 times and lost 65-51 to the Bearcats on Monday. Georgia Southwestern, meanwhile, has won 3 straight, including a 68-55 win over Montevallo, also on Monday. So the Pirates and the Hurricanes in a big one here. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the 2010-2011 Pirates, and we'll be back with the starting lineups after that.
Down out there. Okay.
Jeremy Luther, golf.
Evans Davis, playing with my son.
Patrick Sloniker, watching and playing sports.
Stephen Davis, watching comedy movies.
Devon Jones, playing basketball.
Man, I don't have a hobby.
Grant Domsick, watching college sports.
Austin Edens, playing Call of Duty.
Golfing a hobby?
Chris Van Leningham, Call of Duty.
Ah, crap.
Michael Horn, Xbox 360.
Jaleel Corbin, NBA 2K10.
Alan Love, drawing.
Wow. How can I think of a hobby?
Keyshawn Williams, 4-wheelers and paintball.
Zach Corliss, golfing.
Trey Bryant.
Chris Edwards, and writing poetry.
Jesse Wheeler, sleeping.
Brett Goodwell, tending to my ant farm.
Trey Bryant, eating hot wings.
And those are your 2010-2011 Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates. And the starting lineups for our teams tonight. First for the Hurricanes. Phillip Brown, a 6'7" junior from Jonesboro, Georgia, along with Trace Macon, a 6'7" senior from St. Petersburg, Florida. The guards, Talmadge Bell, 6'2" junior from Cincinnati, Ohio. Colin Slaughter, 6'5" freshman from Marietta, Georgia, and the Savannah native, Evan Mobley, 5'10", played his high school ball at Windsor Forest, literally under 3 miles from the Armstrong campus. Those are the starters for the Hurricanes. Head coach Mike Leader leading the way for Georgia Southwestern State. Armstrong Atlantic starting lineup looks like this. Austin Edens will be the point guard. The junior from Lexington, South Carolina, will be joined in the backcourt by Chris Van Landingham, the junior from Hendersonville, North Carolina. Keyshawn Williams gets the start at forward, 6'3", from Atlanta, Georgia, and he's joined in the starting lineup by Devon Jones, making his first start of the season, the junior from Jackson, Tennessee, taking the place of Brett Goodwell in the starting lineup, and then Jesse Wheeler, 6'5" senior from Atlanta, Georgia, getting the start as well. Head coach Jeremy Luther, Pirates very good at home, 8-3 so far this season in front of the Alumni Arena faithful. But Georgia Southwestern State 6-3 away from Americus, Georgia. And the Hurricanes have won 3 of their last 4 away from home. It is a double header Thursday Georgia Southwestern women knocked off Armstrong Atlantic 71-47 in the first game of our doubleheader. One score we want to pass along to you as well on the women's side. The matchup between number 1 and number 2 in the Peach Belt, Lander and Clayton State. Lander led that game by 10 points with 4 minutes to play, but Clayton State came back and won 83-81. So Clayton State, number 2, knocking off number 1 Lander on the women's side this evening. Armstrong Atlantic in their home white uniforms tonight with maroon numerals and gold trim. Georgia Southwestern in their all-road blue uniforms, gold numbers and white trim for the Hurricanes. It'll be Phillip Brown jumping the opening tip with Jesse Wheeler. The ball is up, and it hits the official as both players miss the tip. So we'll try it again. And it's won by Georgia Southwestern, and we are underway from here at Alumni Arena. Mobley runs the point for the Hurricanes, gets it over to Slaughter, leading scorer on this Georgia Southwestern squad. 5 players average double figures for Georgia Southwestern. Off the glass, shot is good for Talmadge Bell, the junior from Cincinnati. And Georgia Southwestern takes the early 2-0 lead. Wheeler drives around Trace Macon and puts it up and in from the baseline, gets the friendly shooter's roll. And the score is tied 2-2. Mobley to Slaughter. Back to Mobley. Back to Slaughter. His 3 is good. Colin Slaughter averages a team best 15.4 points per game. 13.4 points per game, 36% from three-point range. Turnaround jumper good for Jesse Wheeler. And Wheeler hits his first 2 shots on the floor. It's 5-4 Hurricanes. Mobley, right side, inside Macon. Outside Mobley. Through traffic, gets it out to Slaughter. Long distance 3, no good. Rebound Williams for the Pirates. Pirates swing around the perimeter to Van Landingham. Inside Devon Jones, who lays it up and in. Good positioning from Devon Jones. And the Pirates take the lead 6-5. 3 possessions, 3 baskets for the Pirates. And a travel called. Oh, they call a foul. And Chris Van Landingham whistled for the contact. That will send Phillip Brown to the line to shoot 2. Brown's first free throw is no good off the front iron. Brown 67% from the free throw line. Second free throw is good, and we're tied at 6. Eden's guarded by Mobley. Inside Wheeler. Wheeler to Jones, open for 2. It's no good. Rebound Wheeler. Wheeler puts it back up. That's no good. Jones gets the rebound and puts it in. Talking with assistant coach Pat Sloniker before the game, he said rebounding was going to be a big battle in this game for the Pirates, as Slaughter for three is good. And a timeout, 30-second timeout called by head coach Mike Leader of Georgia Southwestern. Despite the Hurricanes having a 1-point lead, he is not happy with his post players right now, as the Hurricanes had gave up a pair of offensive rebounds on that last possession. They are out rebounding their opponents by 7 throughout the season. But Southwestern yet to grab a rebound here in this game. And a substitution for the Hurricanes as Matt Shaw comes into the ball game, a 6'6" sophomore from Marietta, Georgia. Pirates inbound it, trailing by 1, 17-10 to go until halftime. Lob for Van Landingham, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Van Landingham, and that's his second. So immediately up off the bench, Chris Edwards comes in. And Georgia Southwestern has it, up by 1. Mobley gets it out to Shaw. Third 12 on the shot clock. Mobley gets it back. 7 on the shot clock. Mobley to Slaughter in the corner. Baseline jumper is good for Talmadge Bell. And Georgia Southwestern's made 4 of its first 5 shots of the game. Jones drives the baseline, has it blocked by Brown. Brown gets the rebound. Slaughter to Mobley. He's open for 3. That's in and out, no good. Brown with the rebound. His shot is blocked, and Williams gets the rebound for the Pirates. Wheeler with the block. Wheeler drives, kicks it off to Jones. His shot is blocked, but Edens gets the rebound. Jones goes in and feeds it to Kishore Williams, who gets the dunk. (11-10), Georgia Southwestern with the lead. Slaughter to Mobley. Mobley bounce pass to Shaw. Shaw is blocked by Jones. Pirates get the rebound. Wheeler hassled by Shaw and is fouled by Shaw. Brett Goodwell will check in for the Pirates. Subs for Georgia Southwestern. Macon back in. He's joined by Jamon Hawkins and Bobby Glover. Edens inbounds it to Edwards. Goodwell double teamed, and a jump ball called. They tie it up due to the Hurricanes, but it will stay with the Pirates. Wheeler to Edwards. Now Goodwell back out to Williams. In the corner, Wheeler for 3, no good. Rebound, Glover for Georgia Southwestern. Slaughter has it for the Hurricanes to Shaw out front, and then Shaw has it stolen by Goodwell. Edens to Wheeler. Williams for three, no good. Rebound, Glover. Hurricanes now 4 of 8 from the floor. Pirates just under 50% from the floor. They've missed their last 3 shots from the floor. Glover to Macon. Back to Glover. Threw it up off the glass. It's no good. Goodwill with the rebound for the Pirates. Edens bounce pass to Edwards' foot. He wasn't looking for the ball. And a shot blocked out of bounds by the Pirates. Hawkins with a shot attempt. Pirates with the block shot. And we've reached our media timeout. First one of the half, 13:40 to go till halftime. 11-10, Georgia Southwestern leads. Pirates on the inbounds with Michael Horn and Chris Edwards. So Mobley will have it after the turnover by the Pirates. Pirates have only turned it over 3 times in 6 minutes. Turned it over a lot more than that as a travel on Macon. And then that should be a technical on the dunk after the whistle, but they don't give it. So the Georgia Southwestern player Macon decides to rearrange the rim. And the Pirates do get it back. Jones' shot is no good. Rebound, Glover Bell. And then a foul on the floor against the Pirates. Michael Horn whistled for the contact. There'll be ball out of bounds to the Hurricanes. Now they go over to Macon and tell him not to dunk the ball after the whistle's blown. Ball deflected, though, on the inbounds pass. The Pirates get a steal. Michael Horn quickly ahead to Chris Edwards. Over to Jones. Now Van Landingham, his shot is blocked out of bounds by Macon. Van Landingham on the floor for the Pirates, playing with 2 fouls. 12:30 to go here in the first half. Edwards. His shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Bobby Glover. And Chris Edwards will shoot 2 free throws. Edwards 58% from the free throw line. First one is good. Second free throw good as well. And it's a 1-point game again, 13-12. Macon for 3, no good. Rebound Edwards, but a rebounding foul on the Pirates. And that's going to be on Goodwell. And a legal screen called on Macon, which will give it right back over to the Pirates. So Macon checks out and Shaw comes in. Michael Horn brings it up for the Pirates. Over to Van Landingham, down low, Goodwell. Goodwell to Edwards for 3. It's no good, but he's fouled. And that is the second foul on Glover, and Edwards is going to shoot 3 for the Pirates. Oh, they're going to say it's a 2. I guess his foot was on the line. It looked like to me it was behind the line, but 2 free throws for Edwards. First one is good. We're tied. Second free throw good, and Chris Edwards, 4 straight free throws, puts the Pirates back ahead by 1, 14-13. Shaw over to Mobley. Mobley, bounce pass, and it's kicked by the Pirates. Stays with the Hurricanes with 17 on the shot clock. And a pass is stolen by Van Landingham. He gets it to Jones, and Jones is fouled on the drive to the basket. Nice job by Van Landingham to keep that play alive after initially stealing the out-of-bounds pass. And Devon Jones will have 2 free throws for the Pirates. Jones' first free throw, no good. And Tyler Gunnett will check into the game for the Hurricanes. Kishore Williams, Jesse Wheeler back in for Armstrong. Second free throw, good from Jones. (15-13), Pirates leading by 2. Mobley to Gunnett. And an illegal screen called on Shaw. And Matt Shaw picks up his second foul of the half. Bobby Glover has also has 2 fouls for the Hurricanes. Wheeler lobs it in for Van Landingham. Van Landingham to Edens for 3, no good. Rebound, Devon Jones for the Pirates, but he stepped out of bounds. Trace Macon checks in for Shaw for the Hurricanes. Macon guarded out front by Wheeler. Now we'll try another open three. That's good. Macon 40% from three-point range. Pretty good shooting numbers from a 6'7" kid. And a foul whistled against the Hurricanes will send the Pirates to the free throw line for the bonus. And Macon picks up his second foul as Wheeler goes to the line. Danny Hunt has to check in, the senior from Moultrie, for Macon. Wheeler shoots the front end of the 1-and-1. It's good. Second free throw, good. And the Pirates retake the lead, 17-16. Brett Goodwell checks in. Jesse Wheeler takes a seat. Pirates with pressure on the baseline. Mobley, he's trapped, gets it in the corner. 12 on the shot clock as Mobley escapes the danger. Now Slaughter is blocked from behind, but a foul called on the Pirates. So Colin Slaughter to the free throw line. 78% on the season. First one is good. We're tied at 17, 10:07 to go in the first half. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Goodwell. Van Landingham with it for the Pirates. Down, bounce pass to Goodwell. Misses the dunk, but Devon Jones is there for the rebound, and he puts it up and in. And a player is down. Slaughter is down for Georgia Southwestern right in front of the Hurricane bench. And we've got immediate timeout with 9:48 to go here in the first half. We'll take it with them. Armstrong Atlantic leads 19-7. 19-17 our score. Armstrong Atlantic leads Georgia Southwestern State in this Peach Belt Conference matchup. The Peach Belt West Division leading Hurricanes ranked 16th in the country, matching up with your Pirates. Bell throws it off a Pirate player, but he traveled before he threw it to the feet of the Pirates. And so Armstrong will take over after the turnover. Edens gets away with a carry. A Goodwill to Jones, and Jones loses it out of bounds. Mobley kicks it off, and a travel on Matt Shaw. So teams trade turnovers here. Jesse Wheeler, Michael Horn back into the game. Horn to Wheeler, baseline. Wheeler back out to Horn. 20 on the shot clock. Michael dribbles left, bounces right. Wheeler, shot is up off the glass and good. And a timeout called by head coach Mike Leader of Georgia Southwestern. A 30-second timeout with the Pirates leading it 21-17. Georgia Southwestern with the basketball, trailing by 2. Bell to Mobley, 15 on the shot clock. Now Shaw down low for Brown. Brown throws it out of bounds, but it's deflected by the Pirates with 7 seconds on the shot clock. And a foul whistled against the Pirates. Michael Horn, his second. That will give Georgia Southwestern a fresh 35. Slaughter inbounds it to Bell, way out front. Now Mobley has it. 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Brown to Mobley. Mobley is tied up. Actually, I'm not sure what the call was there. But Southwestern maintains the ball. Shaw is fouled. He scores the basket and draws the foul. And so Matt Shaw will have a chance to complete the three-point play. .72% from the free throw line is Shaw. And the free throw is good. It's a 1-point game. Van Landingham bounce pass to Keishore Williams. Williams misses the basket. It looked like he was going to go for a dunk, but instead tried to just lay it up, float it in, and it went straight over the rim and into the hands of the Hurricanes. Slaughter shot is high off the glass and good. Quickly ahead, Van Landingham, 4-3 is good. (24-22), Pirates with the lead. And Brett Goodwill blocks the shot of Danny Hunt. Pirates come away with it. Van Landingham inside Goodwill, and a travel called on Goodwill. .646 to go in the first half. Back and forth game here between the Hurricanes and the Pirates. Hawkins in the corner, Shaw. And that pass stolen by Michael Horn. 3-on-2 break. Horn lays it in, scores. Nine turnovers for Georgia Southwestern. The Pirates have been taking advantage. That layup by Horn puts the Pirates back up by 4. Almost get another turnover there, but Slaughter will drain a 3. Phillip Brown mishandled the pass, somehow got it back to Slaughter, and Slaughter hits the 3. Wheeler for 3 is good. And then a ball thrown out of bounds by Mobley. Not even sure who his target for that pass was, but it went all the way to the padding on the back wall. 29-25. Armstrong leads it by 4. Horn. Bounce pass to Van Landingham, who lays it up and in. Mobley to Macon. Back outside to Mobley. In the corner for Bell, his 3 is good. Talmadge Bell leads the Hurricanes in 3-pointers, and that was the first one he's attempted all game. But it's 31-28, 5 minutes to go. Wheeler is fouled by Shaw, and that's his 3rd. So Jesse Wheeler will shoot the bonus. 1-1 for the senior from Atlanta. Wheeler with 11 points to lead the Pirates tonight. He scored the first 2 baskets of the game for Armstrong. Wheeler first free throw is good. Second free throw from Wheeler, good as well. Wheeler has 13. Pirates lead it by 5, 33-28. 4:50 to go in the first half. Mobley to Glover. Back to Mobley. To Macon for three, no good. Rebound Van Landingham for the Pirates. Macon sort of shorted that shot. He almost shot it one-handed. Definitely not a clean release. Jones to Van Landingham. Jones for two, no good. Rebound Edwards, and Edwards is hammered after getting the rebound. Talmadge Bell whistled for the foul. So Edwards will shoot 1 and 1. Keyshore Williams checks in for Armstrong. Derek Smith, a 6'1" senior from Stone Mountain, comes in, as does Jamon Hawkins. Edwards free throw good. And he'll have one more. Second free throw good as well. (35-28). Armstrong with its largest lead of the game with 4 to go until halftime. Hawkins to Mobley. Macon to Brown. His shot no good, but a foul called on the Pirates. That's on Keyshore Williams, his first, and Macon goes to the line for two. Or excuse me, Brown, Phillip Brown at the line. Brown averages a double-double a game for Georgia Southwestern, 15.4 points, 10.5 rebounds. He's got 3 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds here. His first free throw is no good. Colin Slaughter back into the lineup, so he was okay evidently after being shaken up around the 8-minute mark. Second free throw, good. And Brown makes 1 of 2. Checking something with the official book. And Austin Edens will check in for Michael Horn. Not sure what the issue was, but the Pirates will have it. Edwards to Williams. Wheeler. Edens to Jones. Jones. 2 is no good, and a foul called on Chris Edwards going over the back. So we'll go back to the other end of the floor and shoot 1 and 1. Jamon Hawkins to shoot 2. First free throw good for Hawkins. Armstrong Atlantic ranked 7th in the latest Southeast Region rankings, which came out on Wednesday. Georgia Southwestern is 3rd in those rankings. So both of these teams not only vying for position in the Peach Belt tournament, but also in contention for NCAA tournament play. Hawkins makes both free throws, and the Pirates lead it by 4. 35-31. Edwards to Jones. Now Williams out front. Back to Edwards. Edwards off the glass, scores. Edwards with his first bucket of the game. And it's 37-31. Slaughter, hard off the glass, scores. Slaughter has 14. That leads all scores. Edwards lays it in, scores, and draws the foul. Very athletic move for the junior from Jacksonville University, Chris Edwards, with a drive to the basket, and Hawkins gets called for the foul. And Chris Edwards will have a chance to complete the three-point play. Edwards' free throw is good. And Edwards now has 11 for the Pirates off the bench. 40-33, Armstrong leads 2:25 to go. Mobley in the corner for Bell, now Macon. Drives past Van Landingham, lays it in, scores, and he draws the foul. And that is going to be on Devon Jones, his second. And the Hurricanes not allowing the Pirates to get any separation here. Both teams shooting 50%. Macon is good with the free throw, and with 2:12 to go until halftime, it's a 4-point ball game. Edwards puts up the long two. It's an air ball, and it's out of bounds over to the Hurricanes. Gun it to Macon. He'll drive again and kick it off to Bell. His high arcing three is no good, and it's out of bounds off of the Hurricanes. Bell shot that a mile high, and it took a weird carom off the rim. Brown had it, but it hit off of him and off the bottom of the rim, the basket support. Wheeler for three is no good. And the rebound comes down to Brown for Georgia Southwestern. Macon, shot is blocked by Wheeler, and a foul on the Pirates after the blocked shot. And that is going to put Phillip Brown on the line for 2 free throws. First free throw is good, and the Pirates now have 4 players with 2 fouls. Jesse Wheeler, Devon Jones, Chris Van Landingham, and Michael Horn for Georgia Southwestern. Trace Macon, Talmadge Bell with 2, Bobby Glover with 2, and Matt Shaw with 3. Second free throw is good, and it's a 2-point ball game. 40-38. 1:14 to go until halftime. Goodwell to Jones. Jones to Goodwell. Back to Edwards. Under a minute to play. Keishore Williams jump stop and loses the basketball. Gunnett brings it up the court quickly. Out to Mobley for 3. No good. Rebound, Goodwell for the Pirates. Goodwell Almost picked from behind, goes in, kicks it off, and it is stolen. Quick outlet to Mobley. Mobley. Shot is blocked by Jones, but Brown is there for the rebound and the basket. And we're tied at 40. Edwards to Williams. 12 on the game clock. Edwards gets it back and is fouled by Talmadge Bell. So Chris Edwards will shoot 2 and try and give the Pirates the lead again. First free throw is good. That is the third foul on Bell. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Mobley. Mobley brings it up quickly. 4 seconds left. Mobley. And an offensive foul called against Mobley with 0.7 seconds left. And the Pirates will have 0.7 seconds with which to put up a shot. And that will be the end of the first half. Armstrong Atlantic leads number 16, Georgia Southwestern, 41-40. We'll step away with the first half, bring you back with a look at the first half statistics and the second half of action. You're listening to and watching Pirate Basketball. Arena, Armstrong Atlantic leads Georgia Southwestern by 41-40. In a very evenly played first half. How even? Both teams were 13 of 28 from the field for 46.4% shooting. Georgia Southwestern made 5 3-pointers out of 11 shots, 45%, 9 of 12 from the free throw line for 75%. Armstrong just 2 of 7 from three-point range, but 13 of 15 from the free throw line. Leading scorer for the Hurricanes, Colin Slaughter, 14 points on 5 of 6 shooting, including 3 of 4 from three-point range. Armstrong Atlantic leading scorers Jesse Wheeler, 13 points, 4 of 7 from the floor, 4 of 4 from the line. He also has had 3 blocked shots in the first half. Chris Edwards came off the bench for 12 points, 2 of 3 from the floor and 8 of 9 from the free throw line. The Pirates blocked 9 shots in the first half, coming off of a game on Saturday here at Alumni Arena where they blocked 11 shots. So the Pirates again in a shot blocking mood. Today, other scores from around the Peach Belt Conference. Clayton State leads Lander 36-31. That's at halftime. Flagler leads Columbus State 35-34. That's also at halftime. And in the first half, Georgia College leads Augusta State 21-16. A late start at Georgia College. It will be Georgia Southwestern ball to begin the second half. And we are underway in a 1-point ball game, the Pirates and the Hurricanes. Bell dribbles left, gives it to Mobley. Outside Macon, inside Brown. Brown over Van Landingham, scores. And Georgia Southwestern takes the lead 42-41. Wheeler to Jones out front. Van Landingham off the glass, misses it. Rebound Jones. Jones puts it back up and in. Devon Jones, 7 points in his first start as a Pirate. He now has 9. And it's 43-42. Brown guarded by Wheeler. Throws it to Bell. Now Macon kicks it off for Mobley. Around to Bell. Bell, free throw line shot, no good. Rebound Williams for the Pirates. Van Landingham drives and has it blocked out of bounds by Georgia Southwestern. Armstrong will have 22 on the shot clock. In case you're wondering, after the 9 blocked shots for the Pirates in a half, the school record is 20 in a game. Don't imagine the Pirates will get there, but it's still another good shot blocking game as the pass from Goodwell out of bounds, trying to find Keishore Williams on the baseline cut, but pass led him a little too much. Mobley. Looks for Slaughter. In the corner, Bell. 15 on the shot clock. Slaughter pulls up for 2. It's good. Tell you what, Colin Slaughter has been impressive tonight, missing just 1 shot from the floor. 44-43, Hurricanes lead by 1. Wheeler floats it up off the glass, no good. Goodwell tries to secure the rebound, but it's knocked out of his hands by Phillip Brown. It will stay with the Pirates. Chris Edwards checks into the game. Wheeler inbounds it. Edwards for 3, no good. And a foul called against Georgia Southwestern as Wheeler goes tumbling. And that's on Macon, his third. So the Pirates will have another crack at it. Fresh 35. Edens inbounds it to Edwards. To Goodwell. Goodwell goes in for the layup, and it's blocked, but Kishore Williams gets the rebound. Goodwell lays it in, scores. And the Pirates retake the lead, 45-44. Slaughter to Mobley. Ball deflected and stolen by Edwards. 1-on-2, Edwards lays it in, can't get it to go, but he draws the foul. Another athletic move by Chris Edwards. He was 1-on-2 on that break and ends up getting fouled. We'll go to the line for two. The foul is on Evan Mobley, his second. Edwards free throw, no good. He's got one more. And a technical foul has been whistled against Evan Mobley, so we will shoot technical free throws with Jesse Wheeler. So the Savannah native, upset with the foul call, gets another foul for his trouble. And Wheeler will shoot two free throws. First one's good. Second free throw from Wheeler is good, and now Edwards will shoot the second. So it could be a three-point play for the Pirates after Jesse Wheeler makes the two technical free throws. Edwards' free throw good. And the Pirates lead it by 4, 48-44. Hawkins blocked by Kishore Williams, but a foul is called. And that's going to send Jamon Hawkins to the line for two. Williams had 3 blocked shots in the first half. Excuse me. Hawkins makes the first free throw. Second free throw, good as well. Hawkins with 4, all at the free throw line. It's a 2-point game, 48-46. Edwards. To Goodwell. Goodwell traveled, shuffled his feet, trying to stop as he was caught underneath the basket. Ball deflected, Pirates get a steal. Austin Edens to Kishore Williams. He lost the basketball. Goodwell gets it back to Edwards for 2, no good. Goodwell gets the rebound, puts it up and in, and draws the foul. And the Pirates get a break there as Brett Goodwill will have a chance to complete the three-point play. Free throw is up and good. And it's a 5-point lead. Brown inside, shot is up and good, and he draws the foul. And a timeout called by the Pirates, a 30-second timeout as head coach Jeremy Luther assembles his five on the floor on the court and gives them a quick pep talk. The foul was on Jesse Wheeler, his third. As Phillip Brown, who has 12 points, 8 rebounds, shoots and misses the free throw. Edwards gets the board for the Pirates. And Edens has it taken away from him by Hawkins, and a foul on Edens after the turnover. Pirates have turned it over just 10 times. But that one costly for the Pirates, as it's now a 3-point game, 15:25 to go in the second half. Slaughter. Down low for Brown. Brown double teamed by the Pirates. Gets it. Ball's out of bounds through the hands of Hawkins. Laser pass from Bobby Glover. Too hot for Hawkins to handle, and the Pirates take it back over. Van Landingham, left side for the Pirates. Edens drives, lays it in. No, it's blocked. Jones gets the rebound. He is fouled. That was dangerously close to being goaltending on the Hurricanes, but the Pirates will wind up with a pair of free throws for their trouble, with Devon Jones going to the line. And it's a media timeout with 14:52 left to go in the ballgame, and the Pirates leading at 51-48. Hawkins makes 2 free throws. And the Hurricanes will have it. 55-50 is our score. Armstrong with the 5-point lead, but the Hurricanes have the basketball. Mobley to Slaughter, and then an illegal screen or an offensive foul called on Shaw, and that's his 4th. He's had a frustrating game tonight for the Hurricanes. Well, that's his 5th. He has actually fouled out with just 3 points. And the Pirates will take over. Shaw played 11 minutes and had 3 points, 5 fouls. Edens to Goodwell. Goodwell backs in, lays it up, and it gets called for the offensive foul. It gets called for the turnover, the travel, not the foul. Either way, it's Hurricanes basketball. Macon gets fouled by Goodwell. And that is Brett Goodwell's 2nd foul. This could very well come down to free throws because both teams now with 6 teams fouls in the first 6 minutes 20 seconds of the second half. So both teams will be in the bonus from here on out. Aided, obviously, by the technicals issued to each team, which counts as a personal foul as well. Macon makes both, and it's 55-52. Goodwell to Van Landingham, back to Goodwell. Goodwell to Edens. Edwards for 3, no good, but an offensive rebound for Devon Jones. Van Landingham for 3 is good. Pirates just 3 3-pointers. 2 of them by Van Landingham. 3-pointer on the way, no good, but a tip by Slaughter is good. And it's 58-54. Jones, baseline. Back around the perimeter to Edwards, left side. Goodwell. Drives around Brown, puts it up and scores off the glass. One-handed layup by Goodwell. He's got 7 to go with 5 rebounds, and it's 60-54. Macon. Long 2, no good. Rebound, Van Landingham. Van Landingham. Shot is up, partially blocked, gets his own rebound. Tried to do a reverse layup and gets fouled for his trouble. I thought he was going to take that ball and pull back and fade away with a floater, but instead he went straight into the traffic. And luckily for him, the referees whistled the foul. Chris, 8 points. He's been the leading scorer for the Pirates each of the last 5 games. First free throw here is good. Jesse Wheeler checks in for Devon Jones. Second free throw for Van Landingham, good also. He's got 10, 4th Pirate player in double figures. And it's a 62-54 lead for the Pirates over the Hurricanes. Macon. Inside Brown. Ball's deflected and stolen by Goodwell. Edens through traffic. Bounce pass to Van Landingham, who's fouled by Brown on his way up. Another good baseline cut for Van Landingham. And he'll shoot another 2 fouls. First one is good. Michael Horn in, Austin Edens out. Second free throw, good for Van Landingham. And the Pirates have opened up a 10-point lead over the number 16 ranked Hurricanes. Macon to Bell for 3, and the Pirates were that close from getting a steal, and instead they give up a 3 to Talmadge Bell. Horn to Wheeler for 3. That's good. Brown deflected by the Pirates. Goodwell prevented that pass from connecting. Keyshore Williams will come in defensively for Chris Van Landingham. As Slaughter will inbound it for the Hurricanes. And a foul on Michael Horn. That is going to be that's the 5th on Horn. He has fouled out with just 2 points. And so Austin Edens will have to go the rest of the way for the Pirates at point guard. And Evan Mobley to shoot the bonus. Free throw is short, and Edwards gets the rebound. (67-57), Pirates leading it by 10. Williams gets called for the offensive foul. That's his 3rd foul. He now has 5. Three. Jesse Wheeler has 3. For Georgia Southwestern, Shaw is fouled out. Macon has 4. Talmadge Bell and Evan Mobley have 3. Macon is fouled by the Pirates. This will be a war of attrition. Whoever has enough players left over might win this one, because we're still 10-12 to go, and fouls starting to mount up for both teams. Trace Macon to the line. His first free throw is good. Second free throw, good as well. And it's an 8-point game with us approaching the 10-minute mark here. Goodwell drives, has his shot blocked. He was going in for the dunk, and the dunk was blocked by Brown. Macon wide open for 3. That's good. (67-62), a 5-point lead as Goodwell gets called for the travel. And immediate timeout on the floor, so we'll take it with them. 67-62. Pirates lead it by 5. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong Atlantic leads Georgia Southwestern 67-62. A couple other scores from around the Peach Belt Conference. Clayton State leads Lander 52-50. 11:08 to go in that one. Meanwhile, Columbus State has moved ahead of Flagler 57-51. 9:11 to go. That is in St. Augustine. Ball deflected by Goodwill on the pass inside by Bobby Glover. Georgia Southwestern will inbound it in the corner. Ball deflected, but Glover comes up with it. Macon, and loses it out of bounds, does Macon. Looked like he wanted to go up for the three in the corner. Instead, put it on the floor and just lost the handle. 18th turnover for the Hurricanes. Pirates have turned it over 13 times. Van Landingham to Edens. Now Wheeler with it for 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Georgia Southwestern. Macon, long distance 3, no good. Brown gets the rebound. Bell for 3. Good. .80 run for the Hurricanes. It's a 2-point ball game, 67-65. Wheeler is fouled, and his knee twisted. As he fell to the ground, Tyler Gunnett submarined him. And Austin Eden's going to come out with a towel and buy Jesse a little more time to walk it off. Georgia Southwestern now 8 of 16 from three-point range. They shoot 37.4% from three-point range on the season, but every time they've had one that's wide open, they've canned it. Ninth team foul on Georgia Southwestern, so Wheeler will shoot 1 and 1. First one is no good. Rebound Brown. You just sense that coming with such a hard spill that Wheeler took after that foul. Ball thrown into the backcourt. That's going to be over and back on the Hurricanes, and the Pirates will take over. Keyshore Williams inbounds it to Jesse Wheeler. Now Goodwill has it. Drives, kicks it off to Keyshore Williams. His three no good. But Wheeler knocked it out of Williams' hands. Williams was going to get that rebound, but Wheeler came over and deflected it out of bounds. 2-point ball game, under 8 to play. Macon drives and gets called for the offensive foul, and he's done. Trace Macon with his 5th foul, 13 points for him as he fouls out of this ball game, and the Pirates will take over. Colin Slaughter checks back in. Wheeler to Williams. Williams back to Wheeler, had trouble securing it. And then Aidens loses the basketball and commits the foul. So Evan Mobley will have a chance to tie this ball game. Jesse Wheeler with some blood on the uniform, so Devon Jones will have to check in. Mobley first free throw is no good. Chris Edwards checks in for Keyshore Williams. Second free throw is good, and Mobley has his first point of the game with 7:14 to go. And it's a full timeout on the floor for Georgia Southwestern. 67-66, Pirates lead. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong Atlantic leads it by 1, and the Pirates have the basketball. Georgia Southwestern in the middle of a 9-0 run. And that ball goes out of bounds into the Pirates bench. Slaughter with it for Georgia Southwestern. He'll drive, kick it off. Mobley, guarded by Goodwell. Ten on the shot clock. Bell inside. Brown. Brown loses it, and the Pirates get the steal. Goodwell. And then it goes right to. How did that happen? I saw it and I don't believe it. The ball goes right to Talmadge Bell. He's the only Hurricane in the backcourt. He lays it up and in, and Georgia Southwestern leads. 11-0 run for the Hurricanes. And Brett Goodwell has the ball knocked out of bounds by Georgia Southwestern. There are times where the Pirates look like they are clearly an NCAA caliber team. And then there are times where it looks like it's the first practice of preseason. And a timeout called by head coach Jeremy Luther. Full timeout on the floor. Oh, it's a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout for the Pirates. Didn't think they had one left. So Coach Luther will draw something up quickly here. Pirates inbound it. Wheeler to Edens. Edens 3 on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper in the paint, no good. Rebound Mobley for Georgia Southwestern. Brown to Mobley, and an offensive foul called as Devon Jones steps in and takes the charge. (68-67), Pirates trail by 1. They have not scored. Since a three-pointer by Jesse Wheeler more than 5 minutes ago. There is a foul away from the basketball, and Keyshore Williams will go to the line and shoot 2. Williams' first free throw, no good. Second free throw. Good, and we're tied at 68. That ends the 5.5-minute scoreless drought. Bell to Hawkins. Back to Bell. Back around the perimeter to Mobley. 5 minutes to play. We're in a tie ball game. Bell outside to Mobley for 3. No good. Rebound comes down to Brown, and Brown puts it up and in. And a foul on Wheeler, or against Wheeler. The foul was on Bobby Glover. go tell them the live stats are down again. Wheeler free throw is good. Second free throw good as well. And a timeout for the Pirates. 4:34 to go. It's a tie ball game, 70-70 here at Alumni Arena. .34 left to go in the ball game, and Georgia Southwestern has the basketball. Pirates led it by 10 at one point, but Armstrong has not had a field goal since the three-pointer by Jesse Wheeler with just about 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Mobley is blocked by Edens, and Evan Mobley will go to the line for two. First free throw from Mobley is short. Second free throw, good. Georgia Southwestern takes the lead by one, 71-70. Pirates in desperate need of a field goal here. Williams looking for Wheeler. Wheeler to Keishore Williams, who throws it off the glass and scores. Good job by Williams to go over the player and not get the charge called, as the Pirates take the lead 72-71. Mobley guarded by Keishore Williams. Hands off to Gunnett. Bell has it now. Bell to Mobley. 7 on the shot clock. Mobley, long distance three, no good. Rebound, Glover, but he hit it off the bottom of the rim. And the Pirates get the rebound. Van Landingham to Williams. Out to Edwards. Edwards lays it in off the glass, scores and draws the foul. Another good take to the basket by Chris Edwards. His first step with the ball has really taken the Hurricanes by surprise. And he has a chance to make it a two-possession game with 3:06 to play if he makes this free throw, excuse me. Edwards free throw good, and it's 75-71. 3 minutes to play here at Alumni Arena. Slaughter spins, hangs, shoots, and misses, but there for the tip-in is Brown. And a timeout call by Georgia Southwestern with 2:47 to go. 75-73 Pirates. The dunk and a foul, and he'll have a chance of the three-point play to put the Pirates up 5. Free throw good. 2 big baskets by the Pirates. 3-point plays, and it's a 5-point lead with 2.5 to go. Slaughter to Bell, and a foul on Brett Goodwill as Brown reached down for that pass and got a shove in the back. As the 4th on Goodwill, and it sends Brown to the line. Brown has been a beast in the second half for the Hurricanes. He has 16 points, 12 rebounds, another double-double. He averages a double-double a game. His first free throw is good. Jesse Wheeler checks in for Brett Goodwill. Second free throw is also good. It's a 3-point game with 2:18 to play. Edens, guarded by Mobley, gives off to Edwards. Edwards to Williams, they swing it around. Edwards had a lane to the basket, but didn't want to take a shot too quickly. 14 on the shot clock, 1:50 on the game clock. Edens. Bounce pass to Keishore Williams, who lays it up and in. 1:44 to go, 5-point Pirate lead. Hawkins drives, kicks it off to Mobley. Mobley to Bell, back to Mobley, 10 on the shot clock. Mobley, and gets called for the offensive foul. And that is his 5th. So Evan Mobley in his return to Savannah exits with 2 points, 2 rebounds. And the Pirates have the basketball with a 5-point lead And a minute 19 to go. Pirates will try and run out as much of this 35-second shot clock as they can. Van Landingham to Edwards. Edwards to Edens. 19 on the shot clock, 1 minute on the game clock. Goodwell lays it up, no good, gets his own miss, puts it up, his shot is blocked, and then Goodwell is fouled by the Pirates, or excuse me, by the Hurricanes. After Brown initially blocked the shot, he got his own miss, and he'll have 2 free throws with 50.2 seconds left. Goodwell, free throw, good. It's a 6-point game, 81-75. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Hawkins, 6-point game, 46 seconds left. Slaughter puts up the three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound, Georgia Southwestern. Best thing for the Pirates here, letting the clock run down. And a bounce pass by Bell is stolen by Brett Goodwell. And Goodwell is fouled by the Hurricanes. Brett Goodwell with 8 points and 7 rebounds. First free throw is good. Number 10, Matt Mendel, comes into the game for Georgia Southwestern, a 6'4" sophomore from Canton, his first action of the game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Hawkins. Pirates lead it by 7. Long distance three as an air ball. Saved by the Hurricanes. The 2 is good with 18.3 seconds left. Matt Mendel gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. And Georgia Southwestern calls timeout. 18.3 seconds left, and the Pirates lead it by 5. And what would be a morale-boosting win after the tough loss at Lander on Monday. But a win over the nationally ranked Hurricanes would essentially wipe out that loss and give the Pirates a great opportunity on Saturday against Columbus State to put together a 2-1 week and possibly stay 7 or even move up in the region rankings. Edwards to Van Landingham, over to Williams, and Williams is fouled with 14.4 seconds left. Keyshore Williams to the free throw line, where he is 2 of 3 tonight. First free throw is good. Second free throw good. 84-77. Hawkins. 4-3, no good. Rebound Wheeler, and Wheeler is fouled with 5 seconds left, and that is going to do it. Armstrong Atlantic is going to pick up the win over nationally ranked Georgia Southwestern here this evening. As Jesse Wheeler with 20 points. He has had 20 points once previously in this season. It came at Flagler on February 2nd. Second free throw good. Seconds tick off. Three-pointer by Hawkins, good. Count the basket, but the Pirates will take an 86-80 win over Georgia Southwestern here at Alumni Arena. Pirates improve to 14-8, 8-6 overall. Georgia Southwestern falls to 16-5, 9-3 in the Peach Belt Conference. As I'm joined by head men's basketball coach Jeremy Luther. And Jeremy, coming into this game, I thought, looking at Georgia Southwestern, one of the key areas was going to be rebounding.
Right.
Because last week against Francis Marion, you guys got handled pretty good on the boards, but got it out a win.
Right.
Even though the stats say they out-rebounded you, I think you out-rebounded them in this game.
Right. You know, we got key rebounds when we needed to get rebounds. I know they're up a few rebounds at the half.
Seven,
almost, yeah.
And 7, they average for the season 7 more than their opponents.
Right. We just talked about, the last couple days, we had off on Tuesday. What's today?
Today is Thursday.
Off on Tuesday, and we practiced on Wednesday. And we talked about, guys, we know what type of team we are. We know what we're capable of. And when we show up and we fight, and we bring the fist fight, and, the pit bull, the dog, the wounded animal, we're pretty good. And it's just about bringing effort. And I said, one of our big things was body up. Mm-hmm. And we had to body these guys up because they're good athletes, they're big. And I thought for the most of the game, for the first time in a couple games, our post players stepped up and did a pretty good job. Our guards were kind of lackadaisical a little bit. But when we had to get some stops, in the past, guys were hitting threes on us. We got a good job of getting hands up. We were solid offensively. We were making good rotation defensively, got some charge calls tonight.
Yep.
And the big key was getting Tracy Macon in foul trouble,
yep,
like we did. Talmadge Bell in foul trouble. Just all around really good effort to a really good basketball team. 16-4, 9-2. And again, Jekyll and Hyde. That team right there plays like that on Monday.
Right.
We got a 4-game streak going here, feeling really good about ourselves. So
well, that was what I was going to ask you. Or how do you feel about the effort, especially compared to the effort on Monday?
Yeah, I mean, again, night and day, and that's been kind of the motto, the MO of this team this year. We even from half to half, great, not so great. Even you split the game up into 4 quadrants, 10, 10, 10, and 10.
Right.
We go 3 10s good, last 10 bad, or 5 last 5 minutes bad. They took a little bit of a lead there. We gutted it down. We got a big bucket. We were physical. We were strong, taking the ball to the rim. And I thought, shaking that lineup up just a little bit helped us out a lot. And when we had to get stops, we got stops. That's the key. Again, I can score.
The final score.
They scored 86-80?
84-80.
Okay.
Or 86-80.
86-80.
Yep.
And here's the thing. Georgia Southwestern is holding their opponents to 59 points.
Right.
59 points. So we've proven we can score. Okay? Now, we gave up a little bit more than I thought we would or we should have, but at the same time, we were able to get stops and score the basketball. So thanks.
Now, a quick turnaround. You got Columbus State. They were up on Flagler last I checked.
Okay.
They come in here on Saturday. What do you expect from the Cougars?
I've only seen them twice on film the whole year. I know that they're big, they're physical, and they look to get up and down the basketball floor. I know they hadn't won too many games on the road. But, again, it's going to give us some problems. We'll focus tomorrow hard. We'll focus tomorrow hard on them and try to put a good game plan. The good thing is is we're a pretty good turnaround team. We've shown in all the preseason tournaments that we played in, we turn around pretty good. So we'll come tomorrow, get shots up, walk through their scout and what we're trying to accomplish there, and go from there.
All right, congratulations on the win, Coach.
Thanks
We'll
so much.
see you on Saturday.
Yep.
Armstrong Atlantic defeats number 16 Georgia Southwestern 86-80 here at Alumni Arena. Well, fans, be sure to join us. We have baseball action for you tomorrow as Armstrong hosts the top-ranked and defending national champion Southern Indiana Screaming Eagles. 2 o'clock over at Pirate Field, and we'll be back in here at Alumni Arena with you on Saturday, 1:30 for the women and 3:30 for the men against Columbus State. Chad Jackson for Jeremy Luther saying good evening from Alumni Arena. Pirates win it 86-80.